What's up, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Morten Harket, and we're going back to his 2012 English language album, Out of My Hands. And if I'm remembering correctly, this is the album where he is serving as a voice for other people's lyrics. If I'm misremembering that again, I do apologize, but I believe that's what Sophia was saying when I sort of was misstating that Vogt's Villa was, Vogt's Villa, sorry, went into my Spanish mode, was just the voice of Morten and the writing of others, whereas he is actually co-credited at least the writing on those songs. So in any case, the next tune on Out of My Hands is Lightning. It's a very dramatic and powerful, explosive natural force, and thus is used in metaphorical and figurative ways in human affairs to indicate something that is, comes forth very quickly with a lot of power and flash. Perhaps embedded in the meaning is that it's not something which is sustainable for a great length of time, certainly not at that intensity. Often you hear phrases like lightning in a bottle. It's something, it was brief, it was amazing, but it was, just a flash and that was it. So I do wonder what type of lightning we'll be dealing with here. Again, it could be a literal backdrop, the idea of some experience or some place where lightning is present, but perhaps also reflective of other human-related themes. Nevertheless, let's find out. This is Morten Harket. The tune is Lightning, and it's on his 2012 album, Out of My Hands. I really do think I am going to like this album.
You would hit me just like lightning. Give me shelter from the rain. Stay down, way down. You stay on my mind like a flashback, like a wind down. I can feel you in my veins, way down, but not quite like I would give everything I own. I would live like I used to know. I would give everything I own to find my way back home. You were lightning, time went by, it's frightening, but it feels like nothing changed. Way down, stay down. You stay on my mind like sparkles, like a neutron. You are racing through my veins, way down.
Synaptic connections, like
But not quite like
chemicals and veins.
I'm not quite the same anymore. I would give everything I own. I would live like I used to know. I would give everything I own to find my way back home.
It's not just electronic, it's like chiptune. There's the award.
I would give everything I own. I would live like I used
I'm really going to enjoy this album. And it's funny, like I did notice at the beginning of this album, a couple people were saying, there's some lighter pop on here. It's sort of weird to hear him less kind of, deep and folksy and human and just a bit more light and glittery. And I definitely understand that, but it's weird. It's like even when he does sort of bright and shiny pop, it feels like there's a lot of emotion there. And, in part, it's just because of that magical voice where it's like when he really gets to a certain place, it's like, oh man, like suddenly I'm feeling profound thoughts about my life and emotion and so on. But ultimately, I'm liking the electronic sounds. I'm liking again, that one layer in particular was sort of chiptune, which if you didn't know is sort of a term that's used to refer to music that's in a lot of video games during the 80s in particular, maybe bleeding into the early 90s a bit. And yeah, ultimately, it's a music type that is not just like a niche genre, but it shows up in some other places, including in some techno tunes and, my electronic rave music world. But yeah, I really enjoyed the electronic sound of that one and the sort of the bright lightness of it. So big shout out to Morten. Looking forward to more from this album. Again, we'll keep jumping back and forth. So Vogt's Villa should be next, or Vogt's Via perhaps if I feel more of that flair. Either way, looking forward to it. And as I said in the AHA reactions in the AHA anniversary. My plan is to, right at the end of the calendar year, around holiday time, try to finally do that video where I talk about the different albums and on some level indicate which ones I listen to more than others and, maybe in that way rank them. So it's not so much like an absolute quality ranking, but it's like, well, this one seems to occupy a little bit more of my time than this one and this one and so on. So, yeah, looking forward to it. Big shout out to the whole AHA family. Do let me know what you think of this. I will see you next time. Peace.